Hi, and welcome to the Go to Grow podcast with your fellow nature lovers at Orchardsnearme.com. We share our passion for living life outdoors. Whether it's easy mindful exercises or foraging for foods we love, we hope that you are inspired to create your own journey along the way. If you like what you hear, feel free to share with your friends and family, and don't forget to visit us at Orchardsnearme.com for weekly travel inspiration. How great is it that I get to talk to you from anywhere in the world? I'm currently sitting in my house in Dublin, Ireland, and this week we're going to talk a little bit about the Celtic Tree Signs. The star signs that we are familiar with today came from ancient Greek times. It is a way for us to understand our place in the natural world. Maybe reading your horoscope provides you with the welcome boost in positivity, or knowing a few of your key personality traits gives you that extra stream of confidence. Whatever your reason, it is nice to know that you share. Farmers use the skies as a calendar, using the Farmer's Almanac calendar to read the pattern of the seasons from the sky. Travellers used the skies as a compass. The first compass was developed by the Chinese in the 2nd century BC, but used for geomancy and fortune telling, not navigation. The astronomer Ptolemy recorded the 12 signs that we know today and promoted them in his book. For centuries, astronomy and astrology were considered the same thing, as both involved the study of the planets. After the 17th century, the study of astronomy became more and more scientific as Newton popularised his theory of gravity. There was a renewed appreciation for the zodiac in the age of Aquarius in the 60s and 70s. Psychologist Graham Tyson found that people used astrology under conditions of high stress. This doesn't mean that a person believes what is written about their sign, but it could be related to the fact that our lives are so stressed and busy, we find horoscopes to be a manageable way of making sense of the immediate future. With positive predictions, we can imagine a better future. In a sense, it may give some structure to, in other words, disorganised society, where we are overloaded with information, facts, stats, and what science is and isn't. Each star allows us to be a little different from the other, and also part of a community. Knowing that there are many more like-minded Aquarius people out there gives me some hope. In addition, it holds enough mystery that we can elaborate on the general characteristics and create our own narratives. Everyone knows their sun sign, even if you aren't a horoscope fan. This is based on where your sun was on your birthday. But have you heard of your Celtic Tree Sign? Let's break down the Celtic Tree Signs a bit further. If you were born between December 24th and January 20th, you are the achiever of the tree signs, and your symbol is a birch tree, aka the achiever. If you were born in the month of the birch, you probably have a fresh and unusual outlook on life. People born under this Celtic tree astrology sign tend to be highly driven and are always full of zeal and ambition. They always want more and try to reach new horizons and expand their knowledge. Some of the characteristics attributed to the birch sign are tolerance, toughness, and leadership. The birch signs can brighten a room with their smile and quickly charm other people. This sign of the Celtic zodiac is compatible with the vine and willow signs. If you were born between the dates of January 21st and February 17th, you are the Rowan tree, aka the thinker. Rowan is the philosophical sign of the Celtic zodiac. People born under this Celtic tree astrology sign tend to be keen-minded visionaries with creative thoughts and high ideals. They tend to be aloof and often feel like other people don't understand them. However, the Rowan signs are full of energy and devotion and are passionate when it comes to persuasion. The Rowan from the Celtic tree horoscope is compatible with the ivy and hawthorn signs. If you were born between February 18th and March 17th, you were the ash tree, aka the enchanter. Free thinkers are born under the ash Celtic tree astrology sign. They possess vivid imagination, intuition, and their second nature is to be artists. They can see the world crystal clear, but have the tendency to be moody and withdrawn at times. Don't think they have some sort of bipolar disorder. It's all due to the fact that their inner world is constantly moving and changing. These enchanters from the ash sign are drawn towards art, writing, spiritual matters, and even science. Good partners for this Celtic tree astrology sign are the willow and reed signs. If you were born between March 18th and April 14th, you were known as the trailblazer, the alder tree. Those born under the alder sign are natural pathfinders. They have the ability to move people and can quickly gain followers to their cause. The alders have a way with words, mingle easily, and people love to be around them. They possess a mystic charisma, confidence, and strong self-faith. Other traits are a good focus on goals and ideas. They can't tolerate fluff and waste. Birches, oaks, and hawthorns pair well with this self-assured Celtic tree astrology sign. If you were born between April 15th and May 12th, you are the willow, the observer of the Celtic tree astrology signs. According to the Celtic horoscope, people born under the sign of the willow hold many aspects of the lunar realm. They tend to be highly creative and intuitive, and often possess a higher IQ. Willow signs understand cycles and know very well that everything that happens in your life can teach you a lesson. This Celtic tree astrology sign is patient and down to earth. If you were born between May 13th and June 9th, you were the hawthorn, the illusionist of the group. Just like Gemini in Western astrology, the hawthorn from the Celtic tree astrology isn't all that it appears to be. Their exterior world can be completely different from the inner landscape, and they can show you a new side to you each day. If you hang out with hawthorn signs too often, you'll see that they put the term "never judge a book by its cover" to the test. They have a never-dying creative flame, always full of energy and curiosity. This sign from the Celtic tree horoscope signs can adapt to any situation and can be both a good listener and give inspiring speeches. A good match for this shapeshifter can be the Ash or Rowan signs. If you were born between June 10th and July 7th, you were the oak, the stabilizer. The Celtic druids knew that when a child was born under the oak sign, it would possess a special gift of strength. People from this Celtic tree astrology sign became protectors of the weak and spoke for those who didn't have a voice. They are generous, helpful, and gentle. The oaks have a deep understanding of history and ancestry, and maybe that's the reason why many of them become teachers. Suitable partners for this crusader of the Celtic tree zodiac are ash and reed. If you were born between July 8th and August 4th, you were the holly of the group, the ruler. The noble one among the Celtic tree astrology signs is the holly. Those born under this sign are natural leaders and easily acquire power and higher status. They can effortlessly tackle the hardest tasks and often possess rare skills and tact. The holly is always set to reach its goals and can be too competitive and ambitious at times. This tree sign brims with confidence, kindness, and passion. Ash and elder signs can form a good partnership with the noble holly sign. If you were born between August 5th and September 1st, you are the hazel, the knower of the group. When a person is born under the energy of the hazel, he or she becomes highly intelligent, organised, and excels in the classroom. Just like the holly, this Celtic tree sign is naturally gifted when it comes to knowledge. They possess the ability to recite and recall information, which makes them appear as know-it-all to others. However, you can't blame the hazel for being naturally smart. This clever sign from the Celtic tree horoscope pairs well with the hawthorn and rowan signs. If you were born between September 2nd and September 29th, you were the vine, the equalizer. The vine is another shapeshifter of the Celtic astrology. This is due to the fact that people born under this sign are born with the autumnal equinox. This makes them unpredictable, contradictory, and often indecisive. They can see the good and bad in each story, which makes it hard for them to pick a side. However, they are always sure when it comes to their taste in food, wine, music, and art, as they have a soft spot for guilty pleasures. Vines have a thing for luxury and refinement. Willow and hazel can suit their classic style. If you were born between September 30th and October 27th, you are the survivor of the group, the ivy. The ivy Celtic tree sign is blessed with the ability to overcome at all odds and can survive in any situation. People born under the energy of the ivy are loyal, compassionate, and have a sharp intellect. Life may be unfair to them at times, but they endure the troubles with soulful grace. They can be drawn to the spiritual world, and their faith is deeply rooted. Ivy signs are charming, soft-spoken, and have a good compatibility with the oak and ash signs. If you were born between October 28th and November 24th, you were the reed, the inquisitor of the group. The one that keeps secrets between the tree signs of the Celtic horoscope is the reed. This sign can dig deep to find the real meaning of things and discover the truth. People born under this Celtic tree sign love a good story, gossip and scandals. This makes them perfect historians, journalists, detectives and archaeologists. They have the ability to find the core of things and strip every layer of a story. However, they tend to be a bit manipulative at times, but still have a strong sense of truth and honour. They pair well with ash or oak signs. If you were born between November 25th and December 23rd, you are the elder, the seeker. The last of the Celtic tree astrology pantheon is the elder tree sign. People from this sign love freedom, and others may see them as wild and untamed. The slogan of their life is live fast, always seeking thrills and adventures. They are often misunderstood and treated as outsiders, even though they are extroverts by nature. However, the elder signs can be deeply thoughtful, often very considerate of others, and love to lend a helping hand. This misjudged sign fits well with the alder and holly signs. We love learning about all of the Celtic tree signs, and we hope you enjoyed learning with us today. You only have to look at the stars in the evening to be inspired by nature, and long may this inspiration last. To connect with nature and join us for some fruit-loving foraging tours, you can get in touch with our travel team anytime at info@orchardsnearme.com. Thank you.